Picture this: a chilling underworld where innocent lives are traded like commodities in the most horrifying ways imaginable. That's the shocking reality behind the arrest of a notorious female cartel leader dubbed La Diabla, who stands accused of orchestrating brutal baby trafficking and organ harvesting operations. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this just organized crime, or does it cross into the realm of terrorism? Stick around as we dive into the details of this disturbing case, and you might find yourself questioning everything you thought you knew about border security and international law enforcement. In a coordinated effort between U.S. and Mexican authorities, Martha Alicia Mendez Aguilar, a key figure in Mexico's Jalisco New Generation Cartel, was apprehended. Her ominous nickname, La Diabla, or She-Devil, hints at the devilish schemes she allegedly masterminded. According to reports from CBS News, Aguilar reportedly targeted vulnerable, impoverished pregnant women, enticing them to secluded spots where she conducted unauthorized cesarean sections. Tragically, these procedures often resulted in the deaths of the mothers, whose organs were then harvested and sold on the black market. The newborns, meanwhile, were trafficked to couples in the United States, fetching prices as high as 250,000 Mexican pesos. That's approximately $14,000 in U.S. currency, as detailed by the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. This isn't just a tale of individual cruelty. It's a stark illustration of how these criminal syndicates, often referred to as cartels, are evolving to fund their operations. Joe Kent, who heads the National Counterterrorism Center at the DNI, described it as a prime example of terrorist cartels branching out into new revenue sources to sustain their illicit activities. For beginners wondering what a cartel is, think of it as a powerful organized crime group that controls vast networks of illegal trade, from drugs to human trafficking, often wielding influence like a shadow government in regions like Mexico. Kent praised the intelligence gathered by U.S. agencies, which played a pivotal role in Aguilar's capture by Mexican forces on September 2nd in Juarez, a city right across the border from El Paso, Texas. And this is the part most people miss: the human cost. Kent emphasized that the arrest was crucial because the lives of innocent women and children depended on it. Aguilar is currently being held in Mexican custody, with federal officials from both nations continuing to probe the depths of this alleged trafficking network. It's a reminder that these operations don't just exploit the desperate, they shatter families and communities in ways that echo far beyond the headlines. This bust highlights a significant shift in how the U.S. tackles Mexican cartel activities, especially since President Trump issued an executive order in January classifying cartels and transnational gangs as foreign terrorist organizations, or FTOs. The Jalisco New Generation Cartel was specifically added to this list in February. For those new to this concept, an FTO designation is a powerful legal tool, typically reserved for groups like Al-Qaeda. It empowers the U.S. government to deploy a broader arsenal against them, including enhanced intelligence sharing, economic sanctions, and even military assistance, far exceeding what's available for standard criminal cases. This approach aims to disrupt their operations more effectively, but it raises eyebrows. Are cartels truly equivalent to terrorist groups, or is this a stretch that blurs the lines between crime and warfare? Keep up with today's most important news. Stay on top of the latest developments with Evening Update. Thanks for signing up. As we wrap this up, let's ponder the bigger picture. Does treating cartels as terrorists justify the expanded powers, or could it lead to unintended consequences, like escalating violence or overreach? What are your thoughts on how we should combat these transnational threats? Do you agree that this case demands a terrorist label, or is there a better way? Share your opinions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your take and spark a meaningful discussion.